Good morning, Leo. Okay, today we are getting ready to do an update. But we're about to tap into the energy, see what's going on for my Leo gang, okay? I did feel a little anxious prior to doing this. I did sage and smudge the energy to gain more clarity because, Leo, it almost seems like a lot of you are really confused about what's next, right? Working so hard. I heard the word hustling. Okay, straight up like that, like someone is hustling, trying to make the next move, their best move. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, jump straight into the reading as I do my Aquarius. Okay, be sure that you are checking out the other signs that I am going to put out, considering your moon, your rising, and your sun sign. Your placements all matter when it comes to the things that you should expect, what you're going through, and just certain obstacles. Okay, take what resonates and leave what does not for whoever the hell it does belong to. But we're going to jump straight into this read. I want to pull, what is the current situation for my Leo gang in this moment? Can we please go ahead? Thank you. All right. Like, yo, when I tell you this is exactly what I'm feeling, a lot of you have a vision that you are trying to really stay focused on, right? Some of you are entertainers. Some of you are just entrepreneurs, right? I feel like a lot of you have this mindset to be financially stable. You just can see yourself being wealthy and taking a different path than a lot of the people that you are currently around, right? A lot of you have had this fire in you for a long time. And things just seem a lot more clear for a lot of you, but I do feel at certain times that vision can get a little foggy, right? It's like, I know what I want, but there's certain things looking to block you, okay? You are definitely coming through as a mystery for a lot of people. A lot of people want to know how you're making certain things happen, what you're thinking. A lot of you could be isolating yourself from people you would typically talk to, right? So family, friends, just really trying to find yourself in this moment to make that vision happen, okay? And then I do have encouragement coming through. It did come out on the reverse, but I feel like a lot of you earn this need for encouragement, right? To be recognized for the hard work that you're putting in. Things feel delayed right now for you. Some of you have been working on something for a really long time. Building a business is major for me in this moment. I feel like a lot of you want to support, of course, your family, and a lot of you are just looking to get your family out of a uncomfortable situation. We have presence. So this is just your overall energy. Showing up for yourself is far more important than giving your time and energy and sharing space with someone else right now. Do I feel like a lot of you long for a real relationship and a real connection? Absolutely. So we're going to go ahead. We're just going to clarify the energy that we have laid out. Vision, mystery, encouragement. Okay, what comes along with that? Someone doesn't feel secure in this moment, okay? And it may not be an insecurity, though I do feel a lot of you may going through these moments of like, you know what? I want to get my health together. I want to get my body right. You know what I'm saying? I want to tone up. I want to start eating healthier. Healthier choices does pop up. Let's go ahead and clarify this energy. Thank you. So I have the 5 of Swords. Whew, and then I have the Chariot. Challenges. Challenges, but lots of success, abundance, just overwhelming in the moment, okay? With this 5 of Swords, I can see that a lot of you had to make a very hard decision, okay? You had so many things going on and you finally hit your breaking point. Okay, in love, I do feel like there is this sense of wanting to move forward with someone. There was a real love connection here for you. But a lot of you, truth be told, are nervous when it comes to relationships, right? I do feel like, relationships kind of make you uncomfortable. You really don't know whether or not you're making someone happy or whether or not you're making someone uncomfortable. Like, you're consistently thinking about the role that is being played here. With the Chariot, I do see things evolving into something that was very unexpected, but very accomplishing for you. I feel like all the hard work that you've put in actually shows itself. You do become rewarded for a lot of the things that you've done, the effort that you've put into building certain things, relationships evolving, but just being on your high horse is what this gives me. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like, okay, baby, I'm at the top. I'm winning and can't nobody stop me. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and tap into the emotional side of things for my Leo gang. That obstacle was very, very temporary. Do I feel like a lot of you are looking to have deeper connections with someone here? Yes, I feel this urge to be connected divinely with a person. Not just, you know, what you're doing or a business, but a person. There's something that comes in that is very, very solid for you. This is when we get a lot deeper into it. Okay, I want to tap into the emotional side of things for my Leo gang. What is it that my Leo is feeling emotionally? Can we please go ahead and tap into the energy of what my Leo has going on emotionally? Very stubborn energy as far as expressing your feelings. A lot of you aren't really good at expressing how you feel. I do feel like, you know, you're a fire sign, right? So with that comes a lot of fire, a lot of aggression, and I do feel it's coming more from a passionate place. You have energy release, okay, madness. So trying to figure out the truth in the situation. I think a lot of you already know, but it's just been very hard to communicate with the person. It's very irritating to know that something did not work out here for you. Okay, there was a connection that you felt could have been a lot deeper and better than it played out to be. And I do feel that that was because of the lack of communication. Okay, you both, when I say you both, I don't know why I said you both to begin with, but I do feel whatever connection I am talking about, both of you have this desire to be major, right? To be big, like big ass dreams, super big on business. There's someone here who actually helped you see things in a different perspective. You were dealing with a person who had great intentions when it came to you, but for whatever reason, it feels like there was a major interference when it came down to you building with this person. Okay, we have rule breaker, risk taker. This is you for sure, okay? I do feel that someone here doesn't really care to follow the rules that other people set in place. There's someone here who wanted you to do things exactly the way they wanted you to do it. Okay, this could be a mother, or you know, a mother or a father. I do get more feminine energy. Someone has a mother here who can be very controlling, and I think that this situation definitely interfered with the connection that you had with a person on an intimate level. Okay, building your own success was very blocked by this person's wishes. On the other hand, a lot of you do have a mother figure who worries a lot about you, is what it is. Okay, someone here, whether that's a grandmother or your actual mother, there's someone here who wants to see you do better. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Let's tap into the signs. The energy just feels very heavy. A lot of you, there's some regret that I feel popping up, right? You didn't follow through with something, or you didn't give someone time, or maybe this one didn't give you, maybe this person didn't give you enough time to express where you were coming from and what they were feeling. It was just a lot of confusion that took place in a situation, and somebody just ended up leaving, right? Communication just kind of stopped. The presence of this person just faded away without really any question. But with that, I do feel like this person really, really gave a fuck about you. My throat chakra, it's almost like someone here is afraid to speak. Let's go ahead and tap into the energy of what my thinking. So I have intuition coming out with the moon. Okay, you guys went through a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. It really is a fear for someone to move forward here. I think there's something that weighs on somebody's mind very heavy when it comes to a connection in the situation. A lot of you definitely feel you could have done something differently, and it's weighing on someone's conscience, okay? I do have insecurity showing up in instability. So maybe at the time you weren't in the best place financially to take care of a person that you really gave a damn about. So that frustrated you, and other things just started to pile up, right? I do have you coming through. It's in the reverse, the Leo energy and strength. Someone who was very vulnerable. Someone who felt weak. Okay, low self-esteem, lack of confidence, feeling inadequate. You dealt with a person who made you feel like you should have been here when you were working your way up, right? A lot of you, I think, felt pressured to be more than what you could be in that time. And instead of expressing that to this person, you kind of just went on and did what you did to make you feel empowered. A lot of you gained that power back, though. I do feel like this was a misunderstanding. I have Virgo energy coming through, okay? Insecurity, instability, fear, someone who is lazy. Again, when we talk about you guys having the energy of someone who wanted to block what you guys had going on because they were unhappy, I do feel like, again, this could be a family member, maybe a close friend or a best friend, something like that. But I do feel like this person wants you all to themselves, if that makes any sense. You're dealing with a person who doesn't really want you to succeed and leave them. It feels very, very selfish, and it almost feels like this person's intentions is to ruin every single connection that you have just because they don't want to be alone. It's almost like if they're not in a relationship or they don't have a high connection, then it's kind of like, okay, well, you got to be in this situation with me. I do have Aquarius energy coming through, so a lot of you could be connected with an Aquarius, or maybe, you know, involved with an Aquarius. Maybe you have Aquarius in your chart, but I do feel like there's someone here who is looking to have a specific conversation with you, okay? There was a connection that was just ruined because there was no flexibility. There was no compromising in this situation. There was just a lack of understanding when it came to this connection and how both of you were moving, okay? A lot of people are making a break for it, as it says, like, okay, baby, we've been going back and forth with this for a while now. Let's just cut this shit and move on, okay? Hard to move on, though. Let's go ahead and tap into the energy of what my Leo has coming toward them. Can we please tap into the energy of what my Leo has coming toward them? Okay, so we have creative expression. We have the Knight of Cups, romantic proposal, your ideal woman or your man, okay? An amiable, intelligent young person full of new ideas and proposals. So a lot of you are getting ready to tap into success like crazy. Okay, there is someone, I think, that has leveled up so much they're willing to show you the ropes, but you do get into a connection or some type of collaboration with people who are doing what you want to do. Entertainment keeps popping up for me, so I feel like a lot of you could have high connections when it comes to people in music or maybe just fashion. But that could also be a passion for someone here. A lot of you are just very creative when it comes to business, and that is going to take off. You're going to have some type of contract or proposal that was given to you in order to succeed and receive that financial gain. Let's go ahead. Ooh, okay. Let's go ahead and clarify this energy of the Aquarius. I want to clarify, ooh, you tried to slide out. I want to clarify the Seven of Swords. Thank you. So we have the Hermit, soul searching, spiritual enlightenment, soul searching, self-reflection, introspection. So a lot of you are just in this place of finding yourself and what really makes you happy. I think you finally get to a point where like that works out for you and the money starts to come in once you start to put in more effort. Okay, a lot of you we're in this space of being a hermit and kind of putting certain things off to the side, trying to figure out the next hustle, the next move, when in reality, it's all in front of you. Is there anything else that we need to take away from this reading as a message to guide my Leo? It's so much that wants to come out. What is the overall general message that my Leo needs to take away from this reading? What is the overall general message in this moment that my Leo needs to take away from this reading? Lots of hesitation when it comes to making the next step, Leo. We got to get out of that. Let's go ahead and tap into the next phase. What is the message that my Leo needs to take away from this reading? Okay, returning travels, moving home, lack of foresight. That's not enough for me. That's not enough for me. I need clarity as to what it is that you need to focus on taking away from this reading. What is it that my Leo needs to take away from this reading? What is it that my Leo needs to focus on when it comes to this reading? Okay. So Leo, I truly feel like you need to explore your curiosity, right? I think that this is an amazing time to really get your plan together when it comes to that vision that you have, right? That beginning energy of like setting your life in place, focusing on where you want to be, building that home, getting your family out of this sticky situation, just elevating in ways that most people don't understand. Explore that curiosity. Okay, don't allow anything to slip through, because a lot of you are going to miss opportunities by staying stuck in the past here. Okay, I do have a lot of you returning. So if you left home, you could be regaining a connection with family, people reaching out to you. Maybe that's a connection with your father or your mother or whoever, but I do feel like this is something that takes place, a conversation, a meeting. But a lot of you are really, really traveling or getting ready to travel in this moment. I do feel like success comes in very, very heavy for you all. And this is something that is the main focus for my Leo here. Yeah, relationship sounds good, but there was something that triggered you in the past where you're no longer really focusing on a relationship until you're solid and concrete and comfortable in where you're going and what you have going on. I do feel like a lot of you just don't feel like you can help like you want to without having this financial stability. So what I'm going to say is we're going to leave this right here. I am going to, you know, tap into a second read from my Leo gang. I'm going to try to tap into a second read on all my signs, but this is just what I'm feeling as a surfacing energy. You have a lot of amazing things coming in, but you need to be able to release a lot of the pressure that has been put on you by the people around you. So this is going to be a sign that you take the time to recognize and have better discernment as to those around you, so that way you can better focus and watch how certain doors open for you. Okay, love, there's someone here who truly, truly cares about you, but there is a conversation that needs to take place. Okay, the truth needs to be exposed as to how you feel. Okay, because there is a person who really doesn't know. Now, will this change anything? Probably not for a lot of you, but at least it allows that person to know that you really give a damn. We're going to go ahead and leave this here. Again, make sure that you check out the other placements that I do have out within this week. I want to be sure that you guys are all aware. If you don't know your moon and your rising sign, be sure that you guys check out the app CoStar. CoStar is an app that really digs a lot deeper into just how you are feeling, what you have going on. It gives you your sun, rising, and your moon sign, and gives you all of the emotional placements as well. And with my reads, you're more than welcome to go and see how those coexist with what you have going on with CoStar, right? How everything kind of ties together and how it's connected, and take what makes sense for you. I love, love, love you all. Again, if this is your first time on my channel, make sure that you all check out my vlog channel at Sensitive Savage. I'm an Aquarius, but I do have Leo in my chart. We are literally right across from each other on the chart. So my placements and my fiery side definitely stems from a lot of things that you guys have going on. This is crazy because it actually kind of resonates with what I'm feeling. And it's just cool to know what else is going on. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Enjoy the day.